Alongside the Deuce, Moose Hewitt. The Crosstown Ferry sponsored Chevrolet going the 12th and final roads. Car number 30X for Danny Field from Deep River to Andy's Family Restaurant sponsored Chevrolet. And going scratch on the field, the Michaels Pool sponsored Chevrolet for Tommy Fern. First alternate for the main event, car number 06 for Bruce Berry of Norwich. The set course Subaru. Larry's Auto Machine sponsored Chevrolet. So 24 cars set to do battle in tonight's 25-lap late model main event. Once again, up in front, it's John Brower Jr. and the Flying Zero of Ronnie Young. The drivers look to pick up the pace. Out of turn number 4, John Brower Jr. looks to lead the charge. Ronnie Young and the 7X of Mark Atkinson momentarily hooked together. Those two drivers separate through the turns as Young runs in that runner-up position. Atkinson runs third. Then it's car number 07 of Matt Sapiri, the 23 of Mullen, and the 33 of Jerry Young. John Brower Jr. looking to change his luck. Had nothing but bad since the start of the 1994 campaign here at the Speedway. Mark Atkinson a little loose out of turn number 4. That allows Matt Sapiri to close on in with the 07. Sapiri working down low. Gone Atkinson caught up high with the 7X. Joe Mullen now working down low. He's looking to challenge Atkinson for the 4th position out on the Speedway. Meanwhile, out of turn number 4, John Brower Jr. looks to click off lap number 3. Ronnie Young maintaining that second spot. Mark Atkinson dropping back to the 5th position as Matt Sapiri now runs 3rd. Joe Mullen running 4th. Atkinson now being challenged by the 33 of Jerry Young and the 14X of Ed Dockenhausen. Dockenhausen now running in that 6th position as we've got 3 wide. Out of turn number 2, CJ Fry and Phil Rondo trying to get their way past Little John Steiner in the 6th. Moose Hewitt in trouble with the Deuce as the field looks to spread themselves out on the front stretch. Scoreboard showing 5 down as Moose Hewitt now going down to lap 2. John Brower Jr. in the 39. Out of turn number 4, Brower looked to click off lap number 6. Ronnie Young being chased down by the 07 of Matt Sapiri and the 23 of Joe Mullen. Hewitt's lapped automobile about to become a factor. Mullen appears to be smoking a little on the backstretch. Tough break for Little John Steiner as the 2nd place runner to the point standings off the Speedway on the backstretch. As once again, John Brower Jr. continues as we've got trouble over in turn number 2 as Mike Holdridge breaking loose after being tagged by the 0 of Ronnie Young. Kevin Debus, 25-lapper, full body late model division. Green flag quickly returns to the Speedway as John Brower Jr. looks to lead the charge out of turn number 4. Joe Mullen on the move with the 23. A little bump and go through the turns as Mullen looking to take over 2nd from Sapiri. Joe Mullen looking for his first feature victory in a long time with car number 23 as we've got 3 wide out of turn number 4. Side by side, door handle, bumper to bumper through the turns. The field running tightly bunched as Rondo coming to life. Rondo driving car number 19, looking to make his battle for the 5th position out on the Speedway as we've got trouble at the line. Mark Atkinson in trouble. He takes up the 22 of George McGugan. 7X of Mark Atkinson. McGugan now has the 22 fired up. Atkinson trying to limp his way off the Speedway. However, the caution will come out. So caution now coming out with 10. Look to wind him up over in turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, John Brower Jr. again with the bite. Joe Mullen settling down into that runner-up position. However, Matt Sapiri and Ed Dockenhausen right on his back bumper down the back stretch into turn number 3. Throw in the 19 of Rondo. Rondo looking for one of his best finishes as Mullen pulling out a line with the 23. Looks so a tire maybe down on Mullen's entry as Mullen coasts up to the Armco and comes to a halt over in turn number 1. That'll bring out the caution flag now with the 11 laps scored is complete as John Brower Jr. continues to lead the charge. This pool-sponsored Chevrolet's a green flag quickly returns as John Brower Jr. picking up where he left off. Matt Superior running second. The 19 of Rondo third as we've got trouble again through the turns. This time it's Mark St. Hilaire breaking loose. St. Hilaire coming to a halt over in turn number 2. That'll bring out the caution flag once again as we continue to hold with 11. Front half of the field set to take the green. Out of turn number 4, John Brower Jr. and Matt Superior in the race for their lives as Jay Stuart and Phil Rondo side by side for that third position. Ed Dockenhausen running in the fifth spot with a 14X. The field working their way down the backstretch into turn number 4. Superior has right up alongside at the line. Matt Superior pulling right up alongside Brower. Tightly bunched through the turns. Phil Rondo looks to take over third. Now looking to challenge for second. Halfway marker out this time by as Mark Atkinson in trouble in turn number 1. Halfway marker as John Brower Jr. and Matt Superior line up in row number 1, row 2, the 19 of Rondo, the 11 of Stewart alongside out of turn number 4, Brower with the jump. But here comes the 19 of Rondo pulling right up alongside the 7 of Superior. The 11 of Stewart running in that 4th position, that's Eddie Dockenhausen, the 33 of Jerry Young, and the 3 of Tommy Goodrow. Halfway marker out this time around. It's 13 down, 12 laps remaining as we go 3 wide into turn number 1. The top 3 automobiles as Matt Superior backs out of it with car number 07. Now Superior gets crossed up by the 14X of Eddie Dockenhausen. Wholesale scrambling through the turns. We've got cars all over. Turn number 3. Number 4, John Brower Jr. gets a jump on Rondo. Meanwhile, Jay Stuart closes right up alongside in turn number 1. Stewart working down low. He looks to make a bid for the lead down the 300-foot-long backstretch into turn number 3 as Stewart and Brower work side by side in turn number 3 as Jay Stuart is your new leader as Ronnie Slack going around with car number 10. Slack going around on the front stretch has the car fired up as we continue to run under green. However, the caution is coming out as there is some debris at the start-finish line. Rising to the front on this particular occasion. 14 down, 11 laps remaining. Green flag back out. Out of turn number 4, Jay Stuart with the jump. Stewart looks to lead the 39 of Brower down to turn number 1. Rondo tucked neatly behind in that 3rd position. Then CJ Fry and Kevin Debus mill the pack, playing a little bumper tag out of turn number 4, lap 15 being scored this time around. Brower running second has his rear view mirror filled with the 6X of CJ Fry and the 19 of Phil Rondo. Rondo maintaining that 3rd position, being challenged down low by the 6X of CJ Fry. Kevin Devis running in that 5th spot, then it's the 6 of Steiner, the 14, make that the 16 of Bobby Brower, and the 40 of Matt Kobaluk. Moose Hewitt breaks loose out of turn number 4, backs right into the Armco barrier. 07. Out of turn number 4, the field looks to wind him up as Jay Stuart with the jump. John Brower Jr. running second, but CJ Fry quickly on the move. Fry looking to take over that runner-up position. Brower caught up high as the 19 of Rondo looks to work down low. Rondo looking to take over 3rd. 39 of Brower settling down into the 4th position. He's being tagged by the 6 of Steiner. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. Kevin Devis working way up high with a 58. He looks to be challenging Steiner for that 5th position. Out of turn number 4, we look to click off lap number 19. It continues to be Stewart, Fry, and Rondo. Brower, Steiner, and Devis as Ronnie Slack in trouble with the 10. Out of of turn number 4. They look to wind him up as Jay Stuart gets the jump. Fry a little high out of turn number 4. That allows a little breathing room between first and second as Rondo now moving in to challenge Fry for the runner-up position. 5 to go marker coming out this time around as Danny Cornwig issues the 5 to go marker to Jay Stuart. CJ Fry running in the second spot. Then it's the 19 of Rondo. Little John Steiner, we understand, is 1 lap down to the rest of the field with car number 6. He's battling with the 58 of Kevin Devis. Out of turn number 4, the 11 of Stewart clicks off lap number 21. CJ Fry running about 2 car lengths behind with the 6X. That's the 19 of Rondo and the 6 of Steiner. Brower in the 39, the 33 of Jerry Young. Whereas Bobby Brower has a tire going down on the 16. 2 to go marker coming out this time around. Final 2 times around the 1/3 mile oval as Jay Stuart looks to become a repeat winner in 1994 with car number 11. He looks to add to his advantage over the second place runner of CJ Fry. Rondo continues to maintain the 3rd position. White flag coming out this time around as Stuart continues as the leader. The field working their way down the 300-foot long backstretch for the final time. Danny Cornwig with the checker flag in hand as the win goes to Jay Stuart. Settling for the second spot, CJ Fry in the 6X, the 19 of Rondo settling for 3rd. As the rest of the field looks to cross the start-finish line, Jay Stuart picking up his 2nd feature victory.
Had a tough time in the match race last week, and the Spence's Camper Sales head-on-head race against Phil Rondo. But tonight, in his own late model, finds his way to victory lane once again. Don't forget, racing next Saturday night starts at 5 p.m. with the modifieds, late models, and the limited sportsman cars. Next Sunday night is family fun night here at the Speedway, getting underway at 6 p.m. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for tonight's late model feature winner as Jay Stuart picks up his 2nd win in a row. All right, Jay, you know, you came out 2nd best in that match race last week, but tonight you just weren't to be denied.
Well, we fixed the stagger on this one. We'll have to work on the trail a little bit.
Phil says he wants to see that camper in the back of your race car next week. He said we need a little handicap for the rest of the drivers.
I don't know. If I put that on there, they'll walk all over me.
You know, you almost made it look easy tonight. Once you got out front, we were able to kind of just motor on away. But up to that point, it seemed like there was a half a dozen cars really battling for those front spots. Can we look for that again next week?
I'll tell you, the competition's tough down here, and I'm just glad I got out there first because there's a lot of fast cars out there. And tonight we're number 1, but hey, next week you never know.
You're the current point leader. You've got 2 feature wins. Things are going pretty much your way. You had a rough spot in the middle, though. You lost a couple of tires. I think the big trick is you came back out after changing tires and making some quick repairs. Was that your plan all along, to get what you can done as quick as you can and get back out here? Evidently, you got yourself quite a pit crew.
My crew is great. They got me back in shape and got the car back rolling. And all I want to do is just keep finishing. If the spot's there, we'll take what we can, and we'll just try to keep finishing races and you know, maybe win a championship. That's what we're gunning for.
You're sporting a lot of sponsors on the car. Evidently, they're helping to pay the bills and keeping you out front.
I'll tell you, TA Engines, Metcalf Paving, Ron and Carol, Todd and Don's Caps Auto Lube, Chevalier's, and most important, Preston Trading Post. All those people there. Without my crew, I couldn't do it.
Sounds like a lot of teamwork to me.
Oh, I probably missed somebody, but if I did, I'm sorry.